Well, here we are back in the broken Knuckle garage, and it's been a successful few days. Managed to get a few things fixed. UTV's up and running. It's out of the way. Got the ATV going today. Got the old truck going. So we're ahead of the game. Better not speak too soon, but it's a kind of good feeling to be at the moment. And I've done quite a wee bit of work today on the violin. Ended up having to cut a new template. So this template here ended up a little bit too small to give me space around about for the walls. Just way too much space for the violin walls. So I took the original template and I discovered that it was actually only out at the tops, and the top and the bottom. So I sanded down the top and the bottom and brought it into shape. And the rest is probably pretty good for what I'm needing to put the walls up in. So or the sides. So the template, I cut that out of plywood again. I'll show you in a minute. And it came out okay, except for when I came to jigsaw the holes for the clamps, and I made a bit of a bollocks of that. And that was due to the fact that I can't see anything. And I had my magical glasses on, but I was following the wrong line. Some imaginary line in my mind that led me to cut the lines wrong. It doesn't really matter. The outside lines are the only ones I really worry about. The inside lines are the ones that are all we got to worry about is that there's something to clamp to. So I was drilling holes, and I should have just left it at holes. It would have been far better than trying to cut the grooves. But it'll work, and that's all I'm really worried about. And as I say, this is the first one, so I'm not too... Sorry, I'm just checking on the glue that's boiling away here. Melting the what do they call it? The resin glue at the moment, so to stick everything with. And we'll just be doing the clamping with some regular little clamps here, some spring clamps. So I'll show you what we've been up to here. So here is the new template with the blocks cut ready for, they have to be shaped to be the supports, and then we have to trim them back to make the body nice and streamlined inside, and also help to produce good sound. These blocks here are made, these are actually clean ash. They're very nice. I think ash is a reasonably good sound wood, so I'm not too worried. I guess generally they would use maple, but I don't have any maple lying around here, and I can't go and cut down one because somebody cut them all down thousands of years ago. And so ash will do, and we'll see how it goes. And I don't think there'll be any real problems with it. I think it'll be fine. There's the glue boiling away there. A little Primus stove on the go, and the glue is liquid, so I'll come back to you in a minute. And there we have the glue out. It's the old violin maker's special resin glue, made from ground down hide and all sorts of goodies. And the great thing is it makes it easier to actually take the violin apart later, because with a little bit of heat and damp, it'll come apart seemingly quite easily. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and glue all this stuff together and clamp it, and then we'll do a few pictures and let you see what's transpired. Okay, so there we go. The blocks are in place, glued with a dab of hide glue. because we have to break those off. That's the other thing too. These have got to be hand tooled, and they just basically are the corners of the stripping that goes to make the sides. This stuff here. So this will be bent using the new tool. God bless eBay and China. A strip bender. There in the middle of the picture, and that should do the job. It's a way of steaming thin strips. You moisten them, steam them up with hot water, and then form them and bend them around this post here. This thing heats up to about 180 degrees, which is seemingly the optimum temperature for maple. And then you slowly form it round the jig and clamp it in place with clamps. So that's going to be the next step. I'm going to have to probably leave this overnight, let that set. Then I have to cut and form those blocks again using this internal template here with a little bit of adjustment. I should be okay actually, because I can just use these corners. I don't have to worry about the rest except for the tops. But the top I just go by with what the actual shape of the template is, and I should be within the boundaries of my this piece here. Sorry that should be within the boundaries of this piece here. I've just got a few little bits and pieces. I am sort of tempted to put some more support pieces up through this mid piece here. I'm just a little nervous of it. It should be okay, but as I say, it started to come apart at the ends. That's why I put in the support pieces here. These have got still got to be whittled down, and oh, this cable's getting in the way. These have still got to be whittled down and formed into to be a little bit prettier and sort of shaped, so that they don't cause any issue with the sound, I hope. I still have the little baleen heart to make. I've got the baleen trimmed out and ready to go, but here's the piece. Here's a nice piece of baleen, and it's just going to be a very thin card-like black. This stuff polishes to an incredible finish, and I think it'll be a very cool accent on the back of the violin. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the time being. I'll as I carry on, I'll let you see what we're up to. Few pieces in the workshop that I'll take you around. A few little modifications I really like, actually, that just, you know, the gearhead geek on the go again. But I'll just turn this around again. It's really handy. It just keeps all the tools off the worktop. You can find them. They don't disappear under templates and pieces of wood and all sorts of things. And you can just keep everything to hand and see what's going on. If you need a file, if you need a ruler, it's there without driving yourself demented trying to find it under a pile of rubble. So that's what I've been up to there. And I've added those in a few different places around the shop. Again, just literally to keep tools from having to sit on the table and get lost. And that's about it. Not much else on the go. As I say, just work on this now. Let this glue solidify, and then trim these things up, and I'm really excited to start bending the sides, because I feel that that's really like the violin starting to become a reality. And then also trimming the post to put the neck in, which is going to be super cool. I'm very excited about that. I dream about the damn thing. That's it. That's the problem. Like I have these dreams about doing these things. So it's that's my OCD kicking in. Anyway, that's it for the time being, and we'll keep you posted on the next adventures and see how it goes. Okay, take care.